Hey everybody, I wanted to record a short video to talk to you and bust another hair myth. Recently I recorded a couple of videos about silicones and alcohols and products, and a customer reached out to me and asked if I could talk about hair growth products, and specifically about products that claim that they'll grow your hair back no matter what. First of all, I want to say that doesn't exist for anybody, so don't believe some wild claims. But at Treasure Locks, we do have products that can address both what we call hair loss and hair growth. And I want to talk about, and we break them down to two categories. So let's start with what I call hair growth products. This is assuming that your hair and your scalp are basically healthy, but you look for something to boost the amount of growth that you're getting to make your hair grow faster and eventually, of course, to provide more length. Now, hair growth is controlled by several factors, some of them being genetic. Thing is, your hair is only going to grow a certain rate. For most people, it's about half an inch a month. It can grow faster with really, really great nutrition, or if you've got really great genetics, it might grow a little bit slower. But you can do things to boost that natural growth rate. Specifically, if you do things like applying certain oils to your scalp, like our H2G hair growth serum, or if you do things like having better nutrition, like with our H2G hair growth supplement, our H2G hair strength supplement, or our BioChews, which is our chewable hair growth supplement. These types of things can help make the conditions for your hair growth better. And by providing the proper nutrients and, for example, collagen, which is the building block of hair, you can actually improve the overall strength of your hair and the rate that your hair grows. Now, if you improve the rate that your hair grows, you're going to, of course, have longer hair. But one thing to keep in mind is hair only grows a certain amount. And once it reaches a certain period of time, your hair grows into what's called a rest phase. So your hair will go through a growth phase for a certain period of time. It will then go into a rest phase, and then it actually falls out. So your hair, every hair on your head is going through different points of this phase at different times. So all of your hair doesn't fall out at the same time. But if you would like to imagine, as your hair grows for a certain amount of time, it's going to reach pretty much a maximum length. It's then going to go into a rest phase, and then it's going to fall out. So how long your hair will actually get will depend on how fast your hair grows and how long that growth phase is. So again, with our products, you can boost that growth rate, which will improve your hair length. Also, if your hair is not breaking off, of course, it's going to get longer. So if you have stronger hair and you take better care of your hair, you can improve your overall hair length. So the other thing is certain nutrients, if you're short of, for example, can cause your hair to be brittle. It can actually cause you to lose color in your hair. And by providing those nutrients, you can get your hair back to healthier and actually even improve the color of your hair to a certain extent. Again, genetically, if your hair is going to go gray, your hair is going to go gray. Nutrition is not going to help that. So let's move on from hair growth products to hair loss products. Now, I break those into a separate category because hair loss can be caused. Let's talk about some of the major causes. One would be male pattern baldness. This is just genetics. So for a lot of men, as they reach a certain age, it's very prominent in my family, our hair will just come out naturally. Male pattern baldness is more prominent in men, but it actually does exist in women as well. So women can experience this. There's also a type of hair loss called alopecia. It's commonly called, but it's actually technically all hair loss is alopecia. But alopecia areata is a hair loss that's caused by an immune reaction. So this type of hair loss, you'll see hair coming out in patches a lot of times. The entire head might go bald. You might lose your eyebrows. You might lose all the hair on your body. These types of hair loss, male pattern hair loss, and alopecia areata, are not going to be addressed by just a simple supplement, a nutritional supplement. There are two drugs that I'm aware of at this point that have been approved by the FDA that clinically can address these issues for a lot of people. And those are minoxidil and Propecia. We, Treasure Locks, sell products by a company called DS Laboratories, which have versions of minoxidil in them. There are different versions of minoxidil and Propecia on the market. So we do sell products that can address things like alopecia areata and can even address male pattern balding and female pattern balding. But those are going to be drug types of products. And a lot of times you want to even see a dermatologist to get a higher strength of those because the FDA will limit the percentage of these products that you can put into over-the-counter products. So hair loss like that can be addressed, but don't be fooled into thinking you can just buy a pill somewhere, a natural supplement, and it's going to grow your hair back if you're experiencing male pattern baldness, for example, or if you're experiencing alopecia areata. There is some help for those things, but again, you're going to have to probably move up a little bit and get one of our over-the-counter products from DS Labs, or maybe even see a dermatologist. So what I really wanted to do today was to help you understand the different types of hair loss, to understand what you can expect from a product that says it's going to promote hair growth, to understand what might be appropriate for you in the situation that you're in, so that you don't waste your money on a product that's not going to work for you at all. Now, just to kind of wrap this up, the client that emailed me said that sent me a ad from a company that said they have a product or a supplement that the Seminole Indians take. And you said something like, you've never seen a bald Seminole Indian. Well, I don't know whether it's true or not. I don't know a lot of Seminole Indians, but I will say this. If Seminole Indians are not bald, it's probably not because of their diet. It's probably because of genetics. Because again, your diet is not going to affect certain types of hair loss. So just be careful when people are making you promises about products that they say can cure all things, because not all products can cure everything. So we try to be very realistic on our site and guide you to which products might work for you, and also let you know that even the products like the DS Lab products and even things you might get from your dermatologist are not going to address all types of hair loss. So I hope that was helpful. If you have any other myths you'd like for me to bust, just let me know. Email me at brian@treasuredlocks.com. I'll be happy to make a short video for you. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.